Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Just not getting off work after a 14-hour shift. I'm going to be heading to Fayette, Alabama to do some hunting today. Kind of got some hours to be off, so usually have someone to talk to, so I figured I'd get on here and we were talking at work about deer and hunting and different things like that. And I got to experience my son killing his first deer the day before Thanksgiving this year, 2024, which is a big deal for me because he's big into hunting. He's loving every minute of it. Be there for his first one and everything like that meant a lot to me to be there, but just brings me back to my first deer was a thrill and a joke in itself, you know, because I paint the picture. I'm probably 19, 20 years old. I didn't grow up hunting. I wanted to get into it. It looked like something I wanted to get into. So I get in I got my full camo on. I'm sitting there. I'm heading to the woods, get in the woods, and get up there, and got all new camo on, got a brand new gun I just bought. I'm sitting up there in the ladder stand, sitting right over top of feeder, I don't know, 20, 30 yards away from him. It's probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pretty quiet. Nothing's in the woods. I ain't been out there about, I don't know, maybe an hour. Real quiet. And I'm sitting there, and the feeder goes off. First time ever hearing one in the woods live. And my soul left my body. As I was thinking, I'm fixing to meet Jesus and camouflage and dirty draws. It scared the crap out of me. The next day I get out there and I'm trying to, I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to take my gun this time. I'm going to try bow hunting. I've been watching it on TV, different things like that. It's like, man, that just looks like a lot of fun to get out and bow hunt. So I've never been bow hunting, anything like that, got a bow and everything like that. So my bright idea, I'm like, well, I'm only going to get one shot at a deer. Not going to get more than one, not going to get, so one shot. If I miss, he's gone. If I hit him, I'll be tracking. So I go out there the next day, same time. So I'm anticipating the feeder going off. I'm expecting the feeder to, make its normal racket, and here come the deer. And that's exactly what happened. Feeder goes off. Here come the deer. So this feeder goes off, startles me again, and it come about 3 does and one little 4-point. So I'm sitting there and get drawn back, and I let the arrow fly. First one I ever shot at. Now take this as the only arrow I took with me. I didn't take a whole quiver, sleeve, whatever you want to call it. I didn't take a full one. I just took one arrow like an idiot. And I get out there and I shoot and I let it fly, thinking, hope for the best. I shot right up under him and he didn't move. He hardly even flinched. So, of course, I'm sitting in a ladder stand now with no arrows with a bow. And that kind of, pissed me off. It made me mad. So, next day I said, well, I went to store and got one to hold arrows and bought some more arrows. And, being slick, I was like, this time I'll take 2. Of course, I'm not going to get more than 2 shots. Just, So, next day, same time, feeder goes off. Here come 3 does and the same 4-point. First shot right over his back. He took about 5 steps and then turned and looked at me. Next shot right up under him. By this time, I'm furious. Well, of course, I'm done bow hunting. I'm done with bow hunting. I'm done fooling with this deer. So, next day, same time, I was like, I ain't taking the bow. I'm taking the old Dirty 30 Winchester. It was passed down from my great uncle. Needless to say, when that feeder went off and that 3 does and that little buck come out, that was his last day. That was his last day on earth. But it was, just looking back on it, my son killing his first one, how memorable it was, and I was like, you got a pretty common tale or story, sitting in a shooting house with your dad, cold afternoon, you shot a deer. I mean, it meant the world to me. It meant the world to him. Everybody were there, but I was like, we were sitting around laughing about it last night at work, and I was like, well, I need to get on here and tell my story. So that's how I killed my first deer. It took 4 days to do it, but I did kill him.